Hello, it's Web Design King here. How are you doing? And congratulations, you finally completed the WDK Virtual Accelerator on Web Design and Development. It was an amazing 13 days. We learned amazing courses and sessions. From AI for web design to core web design development, Tailwind, CSS, Green Web Design, and a lot of other amazing courses. And I'm so proud of you, and I want to congratulate you on your progress. I've been watching your work, I've been watching how consistent you've been, and this is to congratulate you finally for meeting up on this last phase of the course. For those of you that are seeing this on the 1st or 2nd or 3rd of September, Happy New Month. And to everyone that could not complete the virtual accelerator, well, there's always next time. But nevertheless, I'm proud of you and I support your quest for growth and development. Now, this particular part of the course, which is this video, is going to be highlighting the way forward. What are the next steps? It's easy to learn a new skill, but then to grow in that skill is paramount. And to be productive in that skill is paramount. And at the same time, to make a living out of that skill is much more important than you could ever think of. So, you have begun web design. Well, not just web design. The accelerator was focused on creating courses that would highlight the foundation of tech industry and make you want to choose where you want to stand. For some of you, you decided that you're going to be into AI. For some of you, you want to just go into core coding and programming. The rest of you, the design industry. And that's fine. It's cool. But now, we're going to be highlighting what are the next steps. So, let me give you a brief background of my own design journey. I began web design and development like 7 years ago, and I began teaching myself. But at the moment, the industry wasn't as core as I expected it to be because there weren't much opportunities and there weren't much, a lot of places to learn and skills and ways to be more skill set and upskilled. And prior to that, it was much more expensive. And I was like a little person. I was just in secondary school, my JS1 or so. But here's what I have to say to this. Now that you have gained access to knowledge on this rate, the first thing you need to do is to keep growing and keep learning. Your major goal from now to the end of the month, or the end of the year rather, should be to learn more, to grow in the skill more, to explore more. The tech industry is divided into several parts, several categories, and I believe we handled this particular session, or we talked about this in the first two classes we had together. But now it's important for you as an individual, as a tech person, someone that wants to get into tech, to take learning as the most paramount thing. You have to constantly be learning. Don't look for gigs, don't look for jobs, don't look for ways to make money. Just commit yourself to learning, commit yourself to building, commit yourself to being a part of projects. Just give yourself for free. Volunteering for works are one of the very major things that helped us grow. A lot of the things I learned, a lot of the things I'm doing now are a harvest and a result of my consistency in learning in the tech industry. I willingly volunteered myself up for gigs, for conferences, for events, to founders, startups, even when I didn't get paid, free internships and the rest of them. It's very important for you to learn how to navigate the design industry. Then step two, under the category of learning, what do you actually learn? That's where you need a mentor or a roadmap in tech industry. It's very broad, it's very wide, but if there's one thing I've advised you guys over the years is to take your time and learn what is in demand. Yes, that particular thing that is in demand, collect it, find it, and learn it. There is always a beginner level. So start from that beginner level and grow. Learn that particular thing and then be the best at it. The next step is to identify which problems you want to solve. Where do you find the most problems, and which problems do you believe that you can solve with your skill? Is it in tech business, e-commerce, fashion industry, music industry, wherever industry you find yourself? it's important for you to identify a few problems and place yourself there and start building towards the solutions. But don't build towards solutions with a mindset of trying to make money. Grow a passion out of it. Grow a passion out of that skill for that problem, and then gradually start making impacts. Start creating courses. Start creating solutions. Create community. Build with people. And speaking of community, you need to be invested in a community. Find communities, tech communities all over the world to be a part of, to learn more, to experiment more, to know what is going on. The tech industry is very, 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 very broad, and it moves at the fastest speed you could ever think of. From trends to, you know, new technologies and the rest of it. It's very important for you to know what is going on, and how you can be able to do this is being a part of community. And at the same time, community helps you network with people. It helps you grow. So from community, you talk about things like you attending tech events, going for virtual events, internships, companies, startups, and the rest of them. And in all of this, I advise that you should share your journey. Social media has done us a lot of good, especially as growing tech individuals, freelancers, um, young, small, and medium enterprises, and even noobs. Yeah, as new people, just learn to document your journey. As you learn, do your best to document your journey with social media. Attention is the new currency. And trust me, you do a lot more impacting people with your story than just your skill alone. So my advice to you would be use your TikTok, use your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your X rather than Twitter. I'm so used to saying Twitter. Share your story, post that video. It may not be perfect, but do your best to be consistent. Consistency is key. As much as consistency is a very simple word, it's something that's super hard to do. And don't give up. Trust me, there are going to be times where you feel like the world is against you or things aren't working out. It's part of the process. We may never get it all at once. We may never get the whole story. Or in fact, sometimes even people look at me as the web designer and think I have my whole life figured out in the tech industry, but I don't. And sometimes we actually won't have our life figured out. We won't have our whole career paths figured out. In fact, we may not be in tech industry for as long as we actually want to be. But guess what? We are doing our best consistently and we're making impact. Consistency is the reward. The reward for consistency comes when opportunity meets preparedness. Your track record has a lot to speak for you. It's very, very important. And to everyone that has been a part of this accelerator, I'm so proud of you and I want to congratulate you on what you do or on how far you've come. I'm so grateful to God for your life. I'm so grateful to God for how the accelerator has been. Trust me, even I, as your teacher, as your coach, I realize how much more capacity I have, and it has been an amazing experience. Yes, and for everyone from the accelerator that is going to see this video, this particular last part of the course, there are going to be resources that I'm going to drop, courses I'm going to drop, and they will be in the link in the description box and also in our WhatsApp group. And so, happy new month. Cheers to a productive and prosperous new month and an amazing tech career ahead. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.